Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first matchup of the NBA Cup. There is a lot of excitement in this building tonight. Tonight, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Los Angeles Lakers. Alongside Greg Anthony, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And tonight, we'll be joined by the man with his finger on the pulse of the NBA, no one better than Shams Charania. Shams, it is so great to have you courtside with us.
Well, Kevin, thank you so much. Talking basketball is what and honestly, we were born to do, so let's do it.
And look at the guys by our side, man. We all love this game. Let's go right into it. Here's a look at some of the stats for Jeremy Sohan.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Jackson Hayes. James is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Reeves in at the 2-guard spot. And for San Antonio, Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Fox is out there with Paul. And it's Vassell in at the 3 spot. And despite having a generational talent in Wembanyama, Shams, the Spurs never skipping steps. They've got great detail to everything they do.
The Spurs draft and develop. That has been their calling card. San Antonio may not be a big free agent destination and magnet, but who knows? With Victor Wembanyama there, they are going to have the ability to attract players and potentially go after players in trades. They have a ton of capital assets, draft picks that they can trade. And Victor Wembanyama has the ability to be a generational star, like you said, Kevin, and players will eventually want to be there.
Quickly, can you even go back to a time when they've added Wembanyama, they've added Lively in Dallas, the Thunder's Chet Holmgren, what he did as a rookie? These young bigs have been sensational to watch. The size that the league has added has been off the charts.
And the center position might just be back, but let's look at that 2023 NBA draft. Let's revisit that in 5 to 6 years. That could be a draft that eventually will be regarded among the very best.
Hayes finds Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
Paul passes to Vassell. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. The wide open look here for Fox. Sinks the three-pointer.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way.
Here's LeBron. The good-looking shot from the wing.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Shams, you've been around the NBA for a long time now. Which players do you enjoy watching the most?
Greatness, especially the guys that are regarded among the greatest of all time, like LeBron James, like Stephen Curry, like Kevin Durant. You have to throw those in there. But this is a new era, a new crop. The Jason Tatums, Jalen Browns, Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Have to throw Luka Doncic in there. You have Donovan Mitchell, you have Paolo Banchero, you have Tyrese Halliburton, you have Joel Embiid, you have Edwards, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Devin Booker, Zion Williamson, Anthony Davis, De'Aaron Fox, Victor Wembanyama. So let's not have anyone here left out.
All right, they're all fun to watch.
And I really love Fox's game. And he's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. LeBron with the block.
Merciless swat by LeBron, not wasting the chance to make a statement with his defense.
Well, he's great when he's attacking the basket. That's when he's at his best.
And so it's San Antonio with it after the basket by Los Angeles.
And we talk about how Wemby, wow.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Lakers trail by 3. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich Their plan defensively is to try to make LeBron into a jump shooter. Now, Coach said many teams plan that, but it rarely works out. You have to fully commit to it. Of course, that means LeBron will be getting all of their attention. Guys?
Thank you, David. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Well, the latest CBA introducing the second apron, limiting, Shams, what teams above the cap can do. How does that new rule affect teams?
Decision makers tell me that they're very much keeping an eye on the second apron, not only of their team, but others, and teams that will have to shed salary because of the second apron and the amount of big contracts we're going to see teams give to players. You're going to see it at the top, but that may dwindle in the middle of their roster. But we will see a more competitive league because of these new CBA changes and less of a chance of super teams and just more parity and dispersed talent.
Do you constantly read over some of these CBA agreements? I would assume that you do, to have a full understanding of terms like the apron, like we just talked about, or all the other things, the luxury tax, all the things that make deals possible.
It's one thing to have luxury tax. It's a whole nother animal now to have the second apron. And that, certainly for teams that are deep in the second apron, that limits their ability to go make major trades, to be able to sign players for more than the minimum. And we're seeing that happen to at least one or two teams around the league right now. So how will that impact things? But certainly the CBA being 50, 60, 70 pages, that's something you pour through before every calendar year.
It is just fascinating. Wow. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against Memphis. Back to Paul. Doncic with the steal. He's with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Reeves the pass to James. Shoots. Reeves can't hit.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Sohan. And the dunk by Sohan.
What a slash right there by Sohan. A big man with fantastic mobility.
Doncic with it. 33 points last game. From deep, James. And it's Fox with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
You know, Shams, I don't know how many kids grow up thinking they're going to be an NBA insider. But clearly that is something that you probably thought about at one time or another. Did you think that was going to be your path?
Kevin, I knew at the age of 16 years old what I wanted to do.
Wow.
And this path, I wanted to take an insider for the NBA because I loved playing basketball, I loved writing, and I had a genuine passion for transactions, for the behind-the-scenes stories. So to be able to tell that story to the fans, I feel like I am one of the fans. That's why I feel like I can relate to the fans. And so that's what inspired me mostly to take this career path that I've taken.
You're so connected. It is a pleasure reading you and hearing you.
Kevin, appreciate you so much. And just know the stories will keep coming.
Here's Reeves after the basket by San Antonio. LeBron passes to Reeves. Shoots over Fox. Reeves can't hit. Spurs have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Vassell wide open. And a miss there on the triple.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Hayes with the screen for Doncic. Over Paul. Misses the wing J. San Antonio leading. Over Finney-Smith. A second chance effort. Fox, no good.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Reeves outside. Pass to James. Doncic outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Wembanyama. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And it's Paul missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And we saw some players banged up down the stretch last season, Shams.
I'm told that there was a focus on maybe allowing some more flexibility in physicality. It definitely upped the intensity some, and I think that's what the fans want, but there are going to be some trade-offs, and that includes the free throw rates, that includes game time, and in the long haul, adding some more physicality and adding some more attention to detail defensively and allowing defenders to play more and defend more. That should be good for the game.
Yeah, those were good trends, I would agree.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
With so many great point guards in this league, sometimes a guy like De'Aaron Fox can be overlooked, but when he's on, no one can stay in front of that man.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. And Castle is subbed in for Vassell. Both shots good from the stripe. LA's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Ball against Doncic. Morris looking over the floor. That 3 off the mark. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Ball outside. Here's Castle. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Hachimura. The Lakers trail. 1:39 left in the first quarter. On the wing, Morris. Jacks up a 3. And that one's good. Hachimura.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor.
Paul dishes to Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. It's good. Fox has got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And here is Doncic. Morris kicks to Doncic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Chris Paul picks up that.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
And he can't get the first one.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
Charles Massey, he's checked in for San Antonio. Johnson comes in for De'Aaron Fox. And the second free throw, good. 51 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Paul against Doncic. Johnson, a wide open look, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists in the game. Pass to connect. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, Connect is not just a shooter. He's got the strength to handle that interior contact.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And here is Johnson. Drives to the hoop. Passing, no good. Now Hachimura. To the left wing. Here's Connect. Bangs home the trifecta. Connect's got 5 now.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Ready in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made three, their confidence
connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the front office.
And a lot of opportunities. I know you're looked at, but thank you for your honesty in that one. So the Lakers 5 right now. They've got Morris. Luka Doncic out there with Connect. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Pass to Castle. Here's Johnson, covered by Morris. Johnson can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 5. On the wing, Doncic. Lets it go with a 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Pass to Bassie. Now Johnson. Over Morris. No good with the elbow jumper. On the wing, Doncic. Beyond the arc. San Antonio with the rebound. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season. That one goes. Count it. Castle's got his first basket.
Castle has some of the best body control you'll see in this rookie class.
Los Angeles has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight.
Right there! Right here!
Here's Doncic. 10 points for him. And Shams, nothing gets a workout like your phone. We're here, we're talking NBA, we're watching this game. We got this great group here courtside. You've got 2 phones working, and I'm sure there's a third hidden in your bag. Can you estimate how many texts do you send and receive a day? Is there even a number we can put with that?
Kevin, how many texts do you get a day related to NBA info? You're coming at me. You know the job is, it's hundreds of messages flooding my phone on a daily basis, and the screen time usually in busy seasons tends to be closer to 18 to 20 hours, but this is what we signed up for. This is what we love, to inform the audience.
Oh, and I know you love every second of it. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, DA. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to talk to his guys. Hey, Shams, for the past decade that you've been a major player in the NBA, it's been LeBron's league, it's been Curry's league. Who else is going to take over this league, you think, coming up around the corner?
Given the NBA Finals we just had, have to throw in Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Luka Doncic into the fold as far as faces of the NBA. But Nikola Jokic is so good. He will be one of the guys for a while. Giannis Antetokounmpo, you have to mention him as well. But ultimately, you have to also keep an eye on Victor Wembanyama, the way that Victor Wembanyama could take over the league. And already, so early, was so special. Victor Wembanyama is someone to keep an eye on.
Okay, they just passed a note down to me, our gang here. What about Anthony Edwards at Minnesota? He's another one, right? Young American player who is really making an impact.
Anthony Edwards, Devin Booker, you have to consider those two as well. And it's special, the crop of young players that we have coming up in this league. One of them is sure to emerge as this generation's, whether you want to call it Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, there will be a face out of this crop.
And we cannot wait. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Spurs. They trail by 6. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Morris finds Doncic. Shoots over Vassell. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Spurs have gone 2 of 6. Hachimura with a screen on Paul. Clock at 6. Doncic going to work.
Well, this could be one of those nights where there's just nothing you can do to slow him down.
The Spurs shooting 41% for the game. Pass to Castle. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Castle's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's a confident shot right there by the rookie. Castle wants to keep improving that part of his game.
Morris passes to Doncic. Back to Morris. There's the 3. Vassell grabs the board. Spurs trail by 5. Pass to Paul. All sorts of time. Good. He hits the jump shot.
And in the mid-range, Paul, so dangerous. He has a lot of angles he likes in that area.
Doncic with it. He's got 14. To the wing right side. Hachimura nailed from three-point land. Hachimura's got 6.
And we know Hachimura has a confident personality. You see it there with the rise and fire approach. Nice.
Now here's Paul. 11 points last game. Pass to Wembanyama. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Lakers leading by 6. And here is Doncic. Hachimura setting the pick for Doncic. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Hachimura, no good. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Castle. Here's the screen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Oh, man. Their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
And the Spurs making a change here. Fox is checked in. While we've got a moment here, the top free throw shooters in the league. Fourth, Victor Wembanyama.
I mean, he's not going to miss many foul shots. That's for sure. He is a machine when he gets to the charity stripe.
The first one falls. And so he hits both. Los Angeles leading by 4. Right wing. Finney-Smith passes to Vincent. No good on the 3. San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Fox against LeBron. Now here's Fox. He's tightly guarded. Here's Barnes. Hits the jumper. Barnes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Fox is a solid passer, knows how to get the ball to his guys when they're ready to let it go.
Outside, James. Fader on the way. Strong inside. What a move by James.
No question James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
Vassell, a screen on LeBron. A 3 from Barnes. Lakers with the rebound. The question for them right now, can they maintain this winning streak? They've notched 11 in a row.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control. They never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
It's good. And the Lakers lead by 6.
And that's LeBron, one of the best front court playmakers. That is something you just can't teach.
Wembanyama outside. Pass to Castle. Spurs passing it around. Over in the corner, Barnes. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the bucket by the Spurs. Pass to Finney-Smith. The tray. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Here's Wembanyama. Makes it off the glass. Wembanyama has got 12.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now here's James. 33 points last game. There's 25 seconds left now here in the second. Vincent's shot is good.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. 8-point game. Stolen. Here's Vanderbilt. Finished off the break.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers going into the break with a 10-point lead. And the three-point shot has been big for him. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the main issue during the first half?
We didn't make shots.
Thank you for that insightful analysis, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hello and welcome. LeBron James in the spotlight again. He has been getting it done. He's had a blazing hot start, I'd say.
You know what else is hot? This suit I got on. Check this thing out.
Ooh, man.
If by hot you're meaning sweating, then yeah. Somebody get Shaq a fan, please.
I already got a lot of fans, Kenny. Millions.
And fellas, going back to that first half action, LeBron James was in complete control.
We've seen this movie before, LeBron dictating the pace of the game, and when his shot is falling, there is nothing you can do defensively.
Yeah, and if you try to double him, he finds the open man as fast as anyone.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
So, Stan, you started in the NBA back in the mid-'90s. How is coaching different from, say, now to back then?
Wow, Kevin, it's just so different and in so many ways. The players have gotten better. Bigger, faster, more skilled. There's more coaches on a staff. Strength coaches have increased in volume and in influence, so there's less practice. Everything now has to be done differently.
Everything is bigger, isn't it?
It really is.
Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. De'Aaron Fox out there with Paul, and it's Vassell in at the 3, the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
That's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. He misses the free throw. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
And once again, Coach, this storied San Antonio franchise is on the upswing.
It sure is, Kevin. Look, they've got a Hall of Fame coach and a potential Hall of Fame centerpiece to build a team around. They've got great talent evaluators in the front office. You can't ask for a better recipe for success.
And here's Milton following the three-pointer from De'Aaron Fox. James dishes to Hayes. Back to LeBron. Over Sohan. And James with the basket on the assist by Hayes. LeBron's got 15.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Now, here's Vassell. No scoring in this one. It's tipped. Another shot. Wembanyama. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Lenz checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for James. Connect, he's checked in for Austin Reeves. And Doncic is subbed in for Shake Milton. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. From downtown, offensive rebound. Len, good on the 7-footer. And the Lakers lead by 8.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Outside, Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Lakers leading by 8. Up top, Doncic. Covered by Vassell. And that one's good. Doncic.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. From 13, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Oh, Doncic with a confident 3-ball.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
On the free throw, no good. And as a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, we get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. We stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part of it.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
Vanderbilt kicks to Doncic. back to Vanderbilt. Clock at 4. Here's Hachimura. Misses the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Well, he is desperately trying to get something going, but this has not been his night. They need to consider making an adjustment.
Now, here's Doncic. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Stripped away. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Rui Hachimura picks one up.
And Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
First free throw is good. You know, Greg, with a combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hachimura. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
San Antonio with the ball. After Luka Doncic's miss, here's Fox. And the lead is down inside single digits. Fox has got 5 points in the quarter.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Finney-Smith with it, covered by Vassell. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Inside, Fox. And the Spurs scoring again.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now, an exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
The 3 for Doncic. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Vassell. Fires from the line, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Vassell's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Vassell. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Len. James comes in for Vanderbilt. Markieff Morris is checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Austin Reeves in for Connect. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Reeves. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Fox, no good. Lakers leading by 5. LeBron outside. LeBron's just too strong inside.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Morris against Barnes. Pass to Sohan. His three-pointer's off the mark.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Here's Doncic. Doncic with a strong move inside.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Paul against Doncic. Paul left side. And here's Barnes for three. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 6th assist on the night. Doncic passes to James. Back to Doncic. Over Paul. Doncic with the bucket.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Spurs trail by 8. Paul passes to Wembanyama. Over Hayes. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's Fox. And good that time. Fox has got 9 points now in just the second half.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
And that one's good. Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
LeBron James on the wing. Hayes with it. Wembanyama on him. And it's LeBron missing. Spurs trail by 9. Now Paul. Pass to Wembanyama. And the 3 off target.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Doncic passes to LeBron. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. James has got 6 here in this quarter.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane.
Oh, watch out for Wembanyama.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Los Angeles leading by 9. Here's Doncic. And he has 28 points for the game. Doncic brushes off the contact and hits.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Los Angeles Lakers. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Los Angeles guys, shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. Alex Len out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Connect. And it's Doncic in at the point. Here's Castle. Guarded by Doncic. Pass to Barnes. Vassell outside. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
What a response from Vassell. Coming right back with the three of his own.
Doncic kicks to Vanderbilt. Up top, Doncic. Rebounded by Castle. Spurs trail by 11. Over in the corner, Barnes. No good with the triple. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Len with a screen on Vassell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh, my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think, number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
All free throws good from Doncic. And the Spurs winning the 2023 lottery, Stan, adding the terrific Victor Wembanyama. A franchise changer, it appears.
Yeah, Kevin, the hardest thing, and you need a lot of luck to do it, is to get that guy. The guy you can build everything around. There aren't enough of them to go around. Victor Wembanyama is a guy you can build a championship franchise around, multi-skilled at his size. This guy's going to be a fixture in this league for a long time.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
No good on that one. Good on the second free throw.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Pass to Vassell. Shoots over Connect. Land against Barnes. Here's Castle. Johnson in the corner. A three-pointer, no good.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Now, here's Vanderbilt. Doncic outside. Off target with his 3. Spurs trail by 11. Wembanyama outside. A three-pointer off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Len with a screen on Vassell. Connect. Lays it up off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 13.
Not just a jump shooter. Connect is very capable of capitalizing inside.
Pass to Wembanyama to the inside. And the dunk by Barnes.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Los Angeles leading by 11. The 3 for Doncic. The three-pointer is right on target. Doncic has got 35 in the game.
And he's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
Here's Castle, guarded by Doncic. To the paint, here's Wembanyama.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
But look at the basket, guys, still shaking. LA's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Doncic right side. Over Castle. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Vassell with it. Johnson outside. No good on the triple.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to connect. Now here's Doncic. Over Castle. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Doncic has got 39.
And when Luka sees the mid-range open up, he takes the shot, keeping things simple.
Barnes trying to free himself up. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. From deep three-point land, they get it back. Len, nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, look, their lack of effort is exactly why they're behind. Just look at how they're getting bullied on the glass right now.
Barnes down low. Finney Smith defending. Lakers leading by 18. Now connect. Out to Doncic. Fires for 3. Barnes grabs the miss. Spurs have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Johnson outside. Fires the 3. Len grabs the board. Len's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Here's Finney Smith. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Tries a 3 off the inbound. The shot's good from Milton. And the Lakers lead by 21.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Shot to stop the run. Second chance shot. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. On the wing, Reeves. Well, Stan, the NBA awards impact so much on these players and what they think they can acquire and achieve. How do you feel about the structure of award voting?
Well, right now, Kevin, there's about 100 panelists that each get a vote, and that seems like as good approach as any. Certainly, I need to be on that panel, and, you know, I mean, I think we'd probably get more worthy award winners if they would just let me pick them myself.
But, you know, they make your picks public, and a lot of times voters are uncomfortable with that.
Yeah, that doesn't really bother me. I'm used to people disagreeing with me anyway. I have a family, Kevin. Well, something changed for him at halftime. He's been more solid on the offensive end.
Morris outside. Back to Reeves. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Fox. Drops in the layup for two. 23 points for De'Aaron Fox.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
Out to the right wing. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Milton. Reeves outside. Pass to Morris. Just 5 on the clock. Good on the three-point shot. Morris has got himself on the board with 3 there.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
A nice shot by Sohan.
Well, we're seeing the progress on Sohan's jumper. Hard work in the offseason paying off.
Morris outside. Back to Milton. Reeves outside. Over Fox. Reeves can't hit. Spurs trail by 16.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Lakers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Luka Doncic.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Hachimura finds Milton. Morris outside. Rebound San Antonio. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Vassell. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, the intelligence of Sohan is visible in his passing. He makes quality decisions with the ball.
And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Reeves with it. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the NBA Cup standings.
And if you look at the teams that advance in the Cup, you normally have to win this first game, so they're off to a strong start.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Hey, Luka, another win for you, but the games keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, you know, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
I think it's important that you compete. Congrats on the win, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you for that, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Luka Doncic.